We're now live everywhere. We're live
on Facebook and on Instagram. How's it going, everyone? We haven't talked to you guys in a while.
Yeah. Well, there's been lots going on. I think.
Lots going on.
What do you guys think? Yeah, tons going on.
I think just a little bit.
Okay, so let's just start with this.
Yeah.
Just with an absolutely massive thank you. We had no idea how connected we were and are to each and every one of you. So we are so honored and so grateful for this outpouring of love we've had over the last couple of weeks, and this petition that a customer actually set up for us.
I know.
It's like almost 7,000 signatures.
It's unbelievable.
To protect the heritage buildings in downtown Burlington and kind of, let's control the intensification.
Yeah.
Let's not turn this into downtown Toronto or downtown Mississauga. But anyways, so
we're going to just, as we're waiting for some more of you guys to kind of hang out with us. I know it's falling over a little bit. It's okay. Can you just leave it? No,
yeah.
Just do it. So as we're waiting for a few of you guys to join us some more, we just also wanted to fill you in on all the fun stuff we have going on at the bake shop.
It's always fun, right?
It's always fun. There's never ever a dull moment when you're with us here at Kelly's. So for the whole month of July, and then we'll talk some more about the development and all that good stuff. Whole month of July, we have our root beer float cupcake, and this guy has been so popular all month already. What day is it? It's the 18th. So we have just under 2 weeks to go until Mom's trying to fix this camera right now. There we go.
Better?
We have just under 2 weeks to go for our root beer float cupcake, which is amazing. So good. We actually frost it with a beautiful organic root beer extract as well too that we bring up from California. It's amazing. A chocolate cupcake. It's filled with caramel sauce. So good. Okay, it's amazing.
It's like this. I mean, it's so big too. I think it really feeds two people. So.
Yes, absolutely.
I never eat the whole one.
Yeah. So that's going on for the whole month of July, and we also too. We have our Dreamsicle cookie sandwich available right now until the 29th of July as well too. So you guys will have to come check that out as well. It's delicious, so good. 2 of our sugar cookies with a layer of beautiful orange buttercream, and then this awesome orange curd that our bakers made up.
So yummy.
Good. So
and
that's amazing.
Yeah, fresh oranges and stuff too, like the real thing.
Exactly. Yes. And yesterday, it was, thank you, Lynn. So here, I'll show you guys. So this is the Dreamsicle cookie sandwich, the one that I was just sharing. It's so good.
So
it's like as big as my head.
People.
It's like as big as my head, almost. Yeah. So that is here until the 29th. And then, kind of inspired by Emoji Day, World Emoji Day, which was yesterday, we thought we would continue World Emoji Day today as well, and we have some adorable emoji cupcakes available today until supplies last. I'm just gonna make sure you guys can see that. So cute, and of course we have the poop emoji too. That we're sold out of. We only have this guy left. It's ridiculous. So come in.
This is so amazing.
Isn't it adorable? I know. People are freaking out.
You know what? Life's too short not to laugh. And, gosh knows we need a lot of laughs around here.
Yes. Never ever a dull moment with us. So these guys are available while supplies last today, and we're just enjoying this beautiful July that we've been having here. It's been so hot. So our beautiful 140-year-old building has been trying to keep up with the air conditioning and trying to keep our place cool so that we can continue baking stuff for you, because our bakers have actually had to start coming in even earlier. They're coming in at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning now, and they're total troopers because we need to get our ovens off soon enough in the day when it's 45 Celsius outside and so hot to allow us to stay open for business and to give you guys all the cupcakes. So
we actually had a couple days where the cupcakes,
they were like melting, like absolutely
they
melting.
turned into puddles.
Yes.
And so anyways, those had to get sadly tossed out. But
exactly.
Even though the building is old, we have modern infrastructure like modern AC units, because they're not 140 years old. There's no AC even back then. We've got a great 5-ton upstairs, but because there's very limited insulation in the walls,
we just make it work.
Coming in, heat comes in, and so in the wintertime though, the cold keeps coming in, right? So upstairs we have to have heaters and stuff. The fun things we've had to adapt to the last 5.5 years.
So that's a good segue into talking about everything that has been going on here in downtown Burlington at our business over the past little while, and especially over the past couple of weeks. So again, just to kind of reiterate what Mom just said, we're just so grateful for all of your incredible support that we've received over the past couple of weeks, and just I think just really realized our reach and our tribe, our Kelly's tribe came out in full force, and it was so cool to see. And Kelly's tribe is still coming out now, and it's awesome. So
it's really
maybe do you want to just backtrack for a second, just for people that don't know about what has gone on, just quickly.
It's we knew this has been going on for about 9 to 10 months actually, because 421 Brant Street was already approved, and that was about 3 months ago. It actually was solidified, and that's the building that's going to be where Chelly's restaurant is, and Looney Tunes, and Wardell Insurance. So it's just north of us. So the game plan always has been for City Hall, and again, we didn't know about this, but this is what happens is that, planning departments don't just all of a sudden decide things off the cuff. Things are talked about in their realm for literally years prior to it even making it out to the public. So we were sort of, I'm going to say, surprised to know that there was actually going to be twin towers put up, and so the goal was to have that one tower at the north of James and Brant, and then a tower on the south corner of James and Brant,
Which affects Kelly's Bake Shop.
And right now it's Elizabeth Interiors, but now they've moved up to Fairview Street. So we know that life has to always change, and there always has to be progress. And I think that when we became more vocal about it, wasn't because of necessarily the bake shop and. Sure, we have maybe 12,000 people a week that come through our doors. Like, we know we're busy. Like we know that we know the love that we give to people and the joy we give to them with what we do for them every single day, and it's simply our honor. I think that where it became more vocal was that we love our heritage building. We love the downtown core, and we really love what customers say to us too, is the strollability of it, the quaintness of it. It's, there's this Niagara on the Lake feeling, and these old towns that haven't been fully developed, and feeling this anxiety-provoking towers that are above us, and again, we get this thing of progress that we have to go through. I think that we always will prevail. So I want to keep this as a very positive spin. First off, we've got 3 years left of our lease. All right?
So we're not going anywhere.
So we're not going anywhere.
Don't worry about it.
And when planning happens and change happens, I think that you made this not focusing. When change happens and progress happens, it always is for, I think, releasing kind of where it is. Like, maybe we're stuck in a situation. Maybe there's a reason why we need to leave the bake shop in downtown Burlington, because there's a bigger calling for us outside, and we already know that, to go to other locations and other areas and other towns and other cities. So we're cool with that, and I think that we're realizing how to surrender, how to let go, and sometimes when you take a position and it ends up going into a fight per se, is something that can stress you out as much as the entities that you are disagreeing with. And I think that for the betterment of our souls and our lives, and really the health of our bodies, it's very important to reevaluate where we're headed. And Erinn and I have been talking, anyways, for the last couple of years anyways, we know this already, that we're scaling our business and creating an infrastructure that's scalable to go to multiple locations. So we're good with all this. I just want you all to know that we're never leaving you, okay? Ever. We're never leaving you, ever.
Don't worry.
Ever. Never, ever leaving you. And we are, if anything, this is going to propel us into a very rapid state of more locations over the next 2-3 years. So to recap, we got 3 years left of our lease, okay? So
Mom's just doing all the time.
Even if the landlord said to us a year from now or 2 years from now, saying, hey guys, you know what, you need to get out now, and it's all cool. If you want to come back, you can, because it's a 3 years worth of construction for the condo. Maybe we'll see you in 3 years' time. That's fine with us, because we are already going to have a flagship
Something else.
location replacing this, right? And I promise you that's how it's going to play out. And I think that with this great clarity that we've now received over the last couple of weeks, we now get to be able to make some really solid concrete plans, because we've been really loose for the last, like, I don't mean loose. We've been very indecisive for the last, say, 9 months to a year, because we haven't known exactly what was going to happen to this particular location. And
So-
when we're family business,
Yeah.
there's only so much that you can do and take on, because our shoulders are only so big. And so we know now we have to replace this. That's cool, and that's going to be our goal right now to do. So we have great clarity. And Erin's telling me to be quiet.
No, I'm not. Everything that you said is awesome, and I think just again to reiterate the fact that we're not going anywhere, and our goal is to always be here. Like, I mean, as long as we can, and we know the development is happening, and it's all good. And our goal and our vision for Kelly's is just to obviously replace this location, which is great, and we do have time left on this lease, and that's completely fine. And then to be able to actually grow Kelly's and to expand and scale it into multiple locations. That's always been our goal, and now we have some more clarity. So that's it.
And I think too, you know, like that petition that customer did start, it's always cool to keep on circulating it, guys,
Yeah.
because, you know, for future plans that are happening in this city, I think it's always important to be involved, and every voice is important. So, you know, feel free still to share it and sign it and keep the numbers growing, because it's at 7,000 right now. Like 7,000 signatures, and never in a million years did we think, and that was like in 3 days, I think, you know, 72 hours. Anyways, it's really since Saturday.
Yep.
Like really,
Unbelievable.
really blew up, and then the amount of shares too on Facebook.
Yeah.
I think if we total them all, there's got to be at least
Probably close
that's
to
on one post though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there's maybe a total of 1,000 shares.
Yeah, like on all the
posts.
posts. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
So yeah, so we're going, wow, this
Yeah.
is really cool.
Yeah,
So
it's
we know
awesome.
you guys like love us, but it's beyond us. So it's not about Kelly's Bake Shop again. I'm going to reinforce this. This is about downtown Burlington. This is about saving and preserving what we all love so much, and that's the connection, that's the community, and that's what we don't want to lose. So Kelly's Bake Shop just represents that in a way, right? So this is not about Kelly's Bake Shop though.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep, absolutely.
So-
and thank you so much for all these questions. And
Yes, and I didn't even,
everything
I need
like
my
that.
glasses on. Want to
So
read any out?
okay, so a couple of them. So someone's saying your store is one of the main reasons we come to Burlington. Will you still be downtown Burlington? To answer that question, we're hoping to be somewhere pretty close by for our next flagship, but we can't share anything right now.
And we're just not sure at
And we're
this
just
point.
also not sure, 100%. Let me just see anything else.
I'm letting you read it for
So
me.
someone's saying, will you not be able to take the ground floor units of the new condo in the same location?
You know what, I want to explain that because there's been
Yes.
a couple questions about that,
Yeah.
and it circulates quite rapidly.
Yeah.
So, of course, I'm sure that the developer would have no problem with us coming back. I mean, we've talked about it very, very briefly, but it would mean then us finding a temporary location to go off to and doing build-outs. Like for you guys that maybe are not familiar with how business works, so and even our infrastructure, we've got 32 staff here, we've got massive inventories, we've got massive machinery. We're not just a business that just can go and pop up and then pop back. So once you find a new location and you settle in for 3 years, because the construction's going to be 3.5 years
For the condo development.
it would make for the condo development, it would make not good sense to go, oh, and then leave our location that we have for 3 years and then come back here again.
And spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to build out something
Right,
else again.
because build-outs cost $400,000 or $500,000, so it's not like, again, that's something that you would even want to afford. So it's very important for branding to stay very solid and long-term. The last thing you want to do is pop here, pop there, and not have roots, because people need to find you, right? That's how you stay in
That too.
business. So,
Yeah.
but it's not saying that if we did leave, that we wouldn't come back on maybe something different,
smaller.
like a smaller scale or something like that. You know, we're not sure. So again, we're leaving it all open to the universe right now, guys.
Absolutely open.
We have nothing that we can plan, and the builder doesn't even know when, in fact, he's going to start building. So we are here just to surrender to what is, and just know we are never abandoning you. So
Promise.
that's it. Okay? So that's, I just wanted to make you all feel 100% secure, and we want to give you a virtual hug.
Yes,
Okay?
yes. Hugs and kisses for everybody. I like that.
Good?
Good.
So was there
And
anything else?
please also, if there's any other questions or comments, add them onto here, and then we'll do our best to get
And
back to you
can we
guys as
answer?
well too.
Just say yes, you know.
So
we
yes,
always
we'll
will.
always keep a location in Burlington. Yes, we will.
We love
What
you guys
else?
too.
Let me just see. Can't believe it's happening.
Oh, I
Blah,
should,
blah,
we should check out the
blah.
beer store.
Check out the beer store. Oh, Cody's outside making faces at us.
You put in new parking outside your store.
We put in new parking.
Did we hear?
Well, this is all. This is like the. Yes, this is the city parking.
So
That's
we
the
didn't do this. So the city did this, and they did it in
September of last
concert with the federal government because it was the 150th birthday of Canada. So
People
there
don't know
was-
what you're talking about right now. So the parking lot,
The parking
next,
lot
next door.
Right, so
Yeah.
the funding came from that. So the funding did not come from us. So the parking lot's called lot number 5 in Burlington here, and it got changed. And we lost 22 parking spots. So we're not going to go there into that conversation. So downtown Burlington, the parking is very valuable in this downtown core, and so that got put in. And
So at our next
that's it.
location, one huge promise we're going to make to all of you is that we're going to have tons of parking, okay?
You guys are
That is
asking
the
good
promise.
questions, man.
That is the promise.
So-
There's tons of parking at the next location. okay?
Erin's going to throttle me.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm not. It just, it bothers me, this whole thing, but it's fine.
Will the parking lot be a condo too? No. So
No.
the parking lot will never be a condo because, funny enough, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of advice and
Oh
tidbits of
boy, here we
information
go,
right?
education
Is
with Kelly.
That parking lot is the TransCanada Pipeline. So that pipeline runs from Vancouver to Halifax, and it
Carries
cannot
oil.
it cannot be built on.
Yeah.
And it carries jet fuel too. It
Yeah.
carries all sorts of crazy stuff. So that parking lot is part of the pipeline, and it goes through Elgin, and it goes through the whole Elgin Promenade, right through Burlington, is the TransCanada Pipeline. So it can't be built on.
Fun fact of the day. Okay, so just final notes. We are not going anywhere. We have 3 years left in our lease. You do not have to worry. We love you, and we promise we will find another location here in Burlington.
There's a
People are-
pipeline in Burlington. There is.
We promise
Sorry.
we're never ever
I'm
leaving
gonna
you.
shock you guys with all the information we know.
And our next
Stay
location.
tuned for our business classes, guys, because they're coming up.
And our next location is going to be very close by to our current location right now, and we're going to be growing Kelly's, and this is all positive and all good. So don't worry, all of you. And I promise we're having lots of parking at our new location.
Lots.
Lots. We've got lots of stuff underway right now behind
It's,
the scenes that we can't wait to share with you.
Yeah, and parking's critical because, you know, like, there's a lot of you guys that come to see us on, like, a daily basis. So
Driving from far and far and far.
And it's sad when you can't find parking.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
We're going to look after it, and again, it's all about surrendering and trusting that the universe has our back, and we are going to rock it. All right, so there's going to be more Kellys out there, and hopefully you guys can hang on to your hat and hang on to this wild ride that we are about to jump on.
Let's do it. Bye, guys. Have an awesome rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy the sunshine. It's a beautiful day.
Kisses,
in
everyone, all
Southern
these
Ontario.
hearts that we're getting from
I
people.
know.
It's so
I love
beautiful.
it.
I love the hearts. More kisses, everybody.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Have an awesome day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.